Hey, welcome back, beautiful Libras. Thank you for joining me here, everyone. I hope you're doing fabulous. Thank you so much. Libra. Libra. Shining through. Sacred reverence. Ooh. Letting it go. Wishing upon a star and earth magic being done. Letting go of someone who you thought had the key to your heart. You had the key to their heart. Thinking everything is in perfect harmony here. But you've had to make a powerful move to see the royal you. You've had to let somebody go who you love dearly, who you thought, had the key to your heart. But you're moving on to uncharted waters. You're being divinely guided. This is the compass. This is being divinely guided to see the royal you. Okay. Libra. Love, the key to your heart. Trusting your instincts here with Wolf. A new beginning. So, you may have been in solitude here. You've had to shift so someone breached something. They went the opposite direction. But you're healing, and here is you glowing. You may have had to go on a vision quest. You may have sought sanctuary for a while because you were very vulnerable. This is about vulnerability. After a tower, getting a new perspective, finding your way. Okay, Libra. Mysteries. Why did someone fear this love? Feared the path that they were on. Initiating illusion. So someone either sold you an illusion or they were deceived. Some kind of memory of love here. This is family and healing. So there's been some kind of loss. Showcaser, you display several spiritual talents. You inspire others to uncover their gifts. You could be a spiritual teacher, a performer, a magician. Phoenix, you're able to let go and begin again after intense change and endings. You could be great as a hospice worker, a grief counselor, a negotiator, or a firefighter. Earth angel. You're a sensitive empath who brings love, messages, and healing to others. Counselor, healer, creative activist, or an environmentalist. A catalyst. You call people to action and incite positive change to happen quickly. You could be a legislator, a humanitarian, environmentalist, or a healer. You create passionate connections and intimate, meaningful relationships. A lover, a project leader, a mediator, therapy, or public relations, a diviner. You interpret signs and omens from spirit and see into the future. You could be a tarot reader, a psychic into the psychic arts, astrologer, or spiritual coach. Trailblazer, you're a pioneer in your field who clears the path for others to follow. You could be a scientist and an innovator, a guide, progressive, arts, and design. You could be in a trickster energy. You could be a shapeshifter. You question outmoded ways of being and use illusions to reveal the truth. You could be an entertainer, into sales, arts, or a charismatic leader. See, not all trickster energy is bad energy. You could be a shapeshifter. Let's get you some love messages, Libra. Trickster energy can also mean that, people aren't aware of who you really are. Contracts, important legal matters, agreement between two parties, applications or signatures, the world, completion of a major milestone, success, the end of a journey. You've had to clean something up and learning by trial and error. So there has been some regret, some depression, some unwelcome change here. Some kind of obstacles. What's going on? Waiting for something or someone. Expecting to hear news. You could have been putting your life on hold. You've been faced with choices in the midst of indecision, facing the possibilities in life, the rites of initiation, absence of love. Life is blocked, frozen in some area of your life. It could be to do with buried emotions deep within. So you might have turned cold on someone. This is the stone people. Turning cold. Especially if anything is toxic. You could be having more fun in life. Because this person was keeping you waiting. I think you're focusing in on your finances. You are Phoenix rising from the ashes, renewal. finding your life purpose, focusing in on your life purpose. Seeing deception and betrayal. You could be a counselor, an advisor, a CEO, someone in the military. You could be giving advice as a counselor. Invoking change in others. You could have advised someone to go seek counseling. You could have advised someone to see a counselor. This is also, you could be mentoring others. You could be an advocate. Very strong manifester. You could be an alcohol or a drug counselor. You could be an advocate, a humanitarian. It's like time to have a little fun, okay? You're headed toward your life purpose, or you're already on your life purpose. Focusing in on your family, your 10 of Cups. Okay. Being very grounded, being a leader, being a strong leader, very dependable, reliable. You could be focusing in on family, focusing in on your finances. You're very innovative. It's almost like, yeah. So this could be about someone getting greedy here. Challenges, exhaustion. Why is, I don't know, I think somebody was just holding you up or something like this. I don't know. There's some kind of decision. This is fairness. This is justice. This is turning cold. You may have turned cold on someone because they were cheating, because they were putting you in a competition. Because there's a betrayal here. Now, there could be with friends, gossiping, or a betrayal of a friend. It's almost like you could just be focusing in on yourself now, being divinely guided to just keep moving on. So there was a soul connection here. And you could have had a contract with somebody. Some kind of twist of fate here. Oh. Some kind of... Too many people involved. This person's friends. Friends or family interfering here. Huh. Well, so what's this all about? Yeah, heartbreak. You could be an earth angel. Angels and demons. Like I said, could be that I don't know, it could be simply you could be an alcohol or drug counselor. You could be an advocate. You could be in the military. You could be fighting wars, like genuinely. You could be fighting demons. Trying to shed a light. You could be like trying to shed a light, like earth angel energy, trying to like shed a light somehow for other people, like toxic poisons. Oh, okay, what's going on here? You could be exposing the truth. I don't know, somebody is actually poisoning someone here. This could be like alcohol or drug poisoning. I know it's toxicity, but it's more than that. This could be grief. Somebody could have lost someone in their family, experienced a loss. Someone could have passed away due to some kind of poisoning. This could be drug or alcohol poisoning. Something very hurtful. What's going on here? Healer. Is somebody like going to jail? Oh, shit. So this is using your gifts, using your intuition as a healer. You could be healing people from alcohol and drugs, or healing from alcohol and drugs. You know what I want to say? Somebody has passed away due to an alcohol or drug overdose. You know, a lot of people think, you can just pass away with like ODing on drugs, but alcohol is just as toxic, if not greater. Your organs go into organ failure when you're drinking too heavy. I'm telling you, somebody can be having a lethal dose of alcoholism. Like, it's just as brutal as drug addiction. Like, seriously, I know people who have died from alcohol poisoning. This is poisoning. Either somebody has poisoned somebody or is trying to poison somebody, or they have a drug or alcohol addiction. And somebody may have lost somebody who had a drug or alcohol addiction. This is an overdose. Or someone is trying to make it look that way. Oh, there is a death. Now, this is either you tried to protect somebody from death, or you tried to rescue somebody from death, you tried to save somebody from death. You may have acted as a counselor. Somebody could have been going to drug and alcohol counseling. This can be rehab. You may have tried to rescue someone. You may have tried to save somebody. Or somebody is doing this to cope. This could be coping mechanisms. This is to do with at home. Somebody is giving somebody something. This is medication, or this is a mixture of prescriptions. I don't know. Maybe somebody is giving somebody. This could have been like a care home or giving aid. Somebody is giving medication here. What's going on? Wait. What? Some of you are child advocates, but you could be helping, like, someone got poisoned here. This could be alcohol or drug addictions counselor, or overdosing. So if you've lost someone in your family to, like, an overdose or something like that, you may have gone into the field of humanitarianism, like wanting counseling, offering counseling. This is drug and alcohol counselors. This is to do with humanitarianism, acts of like, somebody has poisoned somebody here. Somebody is giving medication. Somebody's giving medication to somebody. They may have been like, this could be hallucinogenics or hallucinating, someone having hallucinations. This is like somebody is like fucked, like losing their mind. It's like somebody is giving medication, taking medication. Somebody is administering medication here. Somebody could have been like ODing on like pain medication, or mixing medications with alcohol or something like that. Drugs can be, don't have to be street drugs, can be medical drugs, prescription drugs. Somebody could have mixed in a lethal dose. Somebody is like a scientist or something like this, is like, by Jesus. You guys watch out for pills. This could be fentanyl as well. It could be morphine. It can be painkiller drugs. This can be a lethal freaking dose that somebody has taken, consumed. Somebody could be adding it to somebody's food. Somebody could be adding it to somebody's drinks. I don't know. This is like somebody's dealing here, or somebody is like, in some cases, what I'm getting, and it's certainly not going to be for everybody, but in some cases, somebody was, oh my God, you could have like, I don't like the fact that they're giving this to children. So this could be like ADHD medication. This can be like prescription drugs, or giving too much medication to children. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a crazy ass karmic poisoning. You know, we get all kinds of weird messages here, but it could be like someone, for someone, not all, for sure. There is someone out there, there's like a karmic mother who is like giving their children medication. Like, I don't know if this is given them something to calm them down, or watch your kids around your drugs, your medications. I don't know, man. It could be that a child gets a hold of an adult's prescription drugs or medications. Keep your medications under lock and key, because there's a child that has access to this or something like that. Counseling is here. I don't know. There's something lethal here. Like a lethal amount of combination of something here. It's a lethal dose. And it's like, there is, I don't know, somebody's poisoning somebody here. I just have to listen to what my guides are telling me, because it's going to be different for y'all. No, these kids are fucking around with the drugs. I have to say it because it's here. Somebody's kids could have been like experimenting with drugs, or something is getting a bad batch of. Watch your kids. That is definitely not for all of you. So if it's not you, you know it's not you. if you are officers or you are police or something like this, you could be working on a drug ring, or you could be working on a child trafficking. Using kids. Getting them hooked or something like that, I don't know. You know, our world's getting so freaking crazy. I could be talking about border security, you know, and death for money. And I don't want to make it seem like it's okay, like the stuff going on, because it's not okay. I mean, it's happening. It's happening in our world, and it's happening around our world. As gross as that may sound, it's a fact. But I certainly can't do this on this platform. That is an absolute. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll go and do a podcast about it, because it certainly comes up. And I think it comes up, maybe that's why it comes up under Libra's readings, a lot of it. Because a lot of you are into counseling, a lot of you are into humanitarianism. I could be picking up on someone who is doing that, being a child advocate. I could be picking up on a law enforcement. I could be picking up, because you guys are the scales. You could be a judge. You could be a police. You could be the military. You could be... So don't get all offended when Libra gets weird reads, because that seems to be a lot of your professions, okay? And that exists. It exists. You may hear these stories. You could be a psychologist, a psychiatrist who deals with people who have gone through these traumas. Because it is trauma. Like, and if you are law enforcement or the military, you've seen a lot of death. You've seen a lot of dying. You've seen everything. You've seen a lot. That's why quite often it comes up in Libra reads, if you ever wanted to know, that's why. Because you are the scales of justice, right? And many of you have legal trades or are involved with the courts, the justice system. You may work for for the justice system, or for justice, for humanitarianism. Which it does not shock me why you get so many interesting reads. So don't get all offended because Libra gets weird messages, because some of you, that's what you do for your jobs and your living. So we're going to get stories about murder. We're going to get stories of horrific stuff, because a lot of you, that's what you are indeed doing, fighting against. So I'm not shocked, but it's a little it's hard for the average person to hear stuff like that. So please forgive me if it triggers anybody. It's not my intention. But I can tell you these stories are real, and these stories that are coming out are for a reason. And that's because they need to be heard. Some of you would do very well as child advocates, humanitarianism causes. That's some of the causes that are showing up in the reads. Because, Lord have mercy. I can't say it here, but it's heavy. It's like the worst of the worst. And many of you are in the legal system. You could be defense attorneys or defense lawyers or Crown Counsel or anything like that. That's some nasty energy. Nasty energy. This can be corrupt politicians. This can be corrupt organizations. Doing some pretty nasty stuff out in our world. Take care.